Welcome everyone back to Rimworld! Today's goals are mainly just a matter of kind of waiting. The main things we kind of want to do today are get our trading ship up so that we can procure plasteel faster, but in order to do that, we have to wait for some plasteel to generate in our metal refiner up here. I might build another one because it takes a little bit of time. Also, we want to get into rimatomics today. As you can see, Arthur is working on the nuclear power research that we started at the end of the last episode, and after he does that, we can fuel reprocess and build control rods, and I think after that we have to do one more research before we can actually, make nuclear power. And ideally, we would also be able to arm all of our people in armor, such as like recon armor, maybe even some of the locust armor. The locust armor is pretty cool. But that is kind of, I don't know how feasible that is, especially because we're trying to get our, pretty much a small spaceship up and working, and we're trying to get a nuclear reactor up, so I don't know how plausible that is, but maybe we'll get to it today. And immediately right off the bat, we have a threat. I was kind of wondering where all of our threats were, and it's from the Zadass Confederation. And it says they're going to try and tunnel around us. Let's see what they do here. Let's go to 4th speed. Are they going to tunnel through, or are they going to actually go through the thing that I prepared? It looks like some of them are. Maybe. These guys are definitely going up. Okay. So these guys are going to attack, and they're going to have to come through this area because there's mud. I'm going to keep speed 3ing. As you can see, that person's going to get injured because there's barbed wire. Alright, these guys are 100% coming through. Okay, they're still injured. That's fine. Let's get them over here to our front line. Everyone does have a weapon. King, you can get over here with your laser sword and, I guess, watch over here. Here they come! We also have turrets now, so I'm not all that worried. I need to put more defenses there, sandbags. But overall, this should be a pretty easy raid. Alright, they're broken through the first wall. Come on, guys. Take them out faster, please. I don't think they'll be able to hurt us at all, but still. They're just shooting at our turrets. Okay. There's 1, 2... Okay, they're fleeing. That is the first group dealt with. Ideally, we would be able to take these guys out because they can have extra stuff on them. Let's check. Hey, no. Check them. Yeah, this person is like 5 smoke leaf, 56 jade. All of that is from the new 1.2 patch where they changed the... So where looters, like raiders, bring loot along with them. Not a whole lot, but, better than nothing. So I'm going to bring all of our people over here now. Let's ignore that. Just speed 3 it. Because, why not? They're about to come through. I'm going to line our people up like this. There we go. And we can just have King sweep them up while they're coming in. Alright. 61. Alright, it's around half health. Chinchilla is about to get laser sorted, unfortunately for him. So, not the greatest. Let's laser sort him, please. Alright, first volley is out. Wow, her laser sword is insane! Look how fast she attacks. Okay, I'm gonna back up because they can shoot her. Ooh, it just threw a rock at us. Wonderful, okay. Maybe... Oh, you can't jump over walls? That sucks. That we should be able to jump through walls. That makes no sense. Okay. Again, this shouldn't be all that difficult. We have a laser sword against people with steel knives. Yeah, there we go. They are now fleeing. We could capture these guys. Racer. Melee attack him. What? Why are you meleeing us? Okay, whatever. Yep, and that's about it. Watch this. He thinks he can escape, but he can't. Oh, that's great. There we go. And that is our raid of the day, or probably one of the raids of the day, dealt with. As it is, I think it's around nighttime. Yeah, it's around 2100, or for those of you who don't use military time, around 9 o'clock at night. We also have a giant smoke cloud outside from last episode. I don't know if we'll deal with it. We might. I'm still thinking of, what are the pros and cons of doing that, because if you don't remember, it is guarded by, I think, 23 pirates. Yeah, 23 pirates. But I just wanted to bring this up. Let me know if you guys like the layout of these flowers. I might change them up. Right now, they're actually really helping the beauty of our place. As you can see, there were 16 each. So our paths are around 3 average for all of our walkways, which keeps them in a good mood. But let me know if you guys like this layout, if it looks nice at an overhead glance, and let me know if you guys want me to change it. We've just finished the first of our nuclear power research, and now we're going to be experimenting with research reactors. So apparently this is a high risk. This step has a chance for catastrophic failures. That's wonderful. I'm sure Arthur will probably survive. But then after that, we have 1500 experience we need to get on this. So he's working on that. He's already at 100. Then we have to build a reactor core, which I am extending the building right now, so I'm going to put it over here. Then we have to build, there's quite a few traders showing up. Then we have to build a turbine generator, so I'm probably going to put that in here as well. Then we have to connect the reactor to the turbine, which, pretty simple actually. And a cooling system. So there's multiple cooling systems for rimatomics. There's these minor cooling systems like exhaust vents that you can put on like buildings. And then there's the massive cooling tower. I think there's one in between, but I'm just going to use the cooling tower because it's the simplest one. And we can just throw it somewhere on the beach. Then we have to build a power transformer. Again, pretty small. You just attach it to the turbine generator. And then you have to build a reactor control computer. And after selling a bunch of our miscellaneous stuff to those traders, we actually made around 4,000 silver. So we're at around 5,000-ish silver now. Which brings us very, very close to being able to make our Albatross ship. We are now only 1,000 silver short. So we have an Imperial trader from the Fallen Empire here. And they want to buy a few of our things, and we want to buy a few of their things. So first off, I'm going to sell off all of the uncured plasteel to them, as well as all of our jade. And I'm going to sell off a decent portion of our uranium as well, just because we're not using it. I want to buy this other cataphract armor tech print, because if we get one more, we can unlock the ability to research cataphract armor. So we're going to do that. I'm going to sell off the syntholine. I'm going to sell off... Oh, we actually have a charged shotgun. I don't remember buying that. What else can we sell off? Packaged survival meals we don't need. I want to keep the high explosive shells. We can sell them 1,000 cloth. Like that. That's down to minus 518. I guess we could sell a bunch of steel because we don't really need it. Minus 2,501. Okay, that brings us into the green. Anything else we might want to buy from these guys? There's an excellent charge rifle. That's really good, actually. Maybe we buy that. They aren't selling plasteel, so that's unfortunate. I'm keeping the sapphire and diamonds for the royal tribute collector, so that we can get more stuff from them, more royal favor. I don't know. There's not much we can trade here. I guess we can sell our wood off. I want that charged rifle, but I also want 6,000 silver. Well, we're not going to get 6,000 silver here anyway, so I'm just going to do that and accept. Alright, there we go. So I'm giving Arthur the charge rifle that we just got, and I guess I can give Alligator. Yeah, Alligator should be fine. I'll give Alligator her service rifle, and that should be all good. And Arthur is applying the tech print now. And if we go into research, we can now research cataphract armor. Oh no! While we were researching, there's a radiation sickness. You guys should like run. You guys should like run quickly. How fast does that progress? Not fast enough, okay. That's good. No permanent damage was caused by the radiation leak. So we've just completed the experiment with research reactors. So if we go to rimatomics, we can now build the reactor type A. It's actually pretty large. I think there is fine. I'm going to wait for them to put down the concrete flooring just in case, you know, I don't know. Yeah, I have our people out hunting right now, so that's fine. But I'm going to prioritize John building up the concrete so that we can finally get some better power up. So we're just about to finish our reactor type A, and after that, as you can see, it's still like in progress, and you can see all the special buttons down there. That's pretty cool. After that, what do we need to do? Build a turbine generator. Build a frame. Oh, we have to do more work. Okay. So, King, get back to work. No power. Okay, someone get power to that, please. And as if just to spite us, we just got the Long Night event. A space entity of unimaginable size has covered a local star, resulting in a long-lasting eclipse. And if you guys didn't know, you need light to grow food. So if there's no light, then you can't grow food, and that means we starve to death. So we're gonna have to build some greenhouses. I know there's a way to do this. So if we go, I think it's in temperature. It is. So if you look here, the sun columns, a utility column acting like a sun lamp and keeps your room warm, perfect for greenhouses. So this acts as a sun lamp and as a heater. How are we gonna do this now, though? Because, like, this was all planned out and nice. I think the graveyard has to go. Unfortunately, it's taken up quite a bit of room. I mean, we could use up here for greenhouses, but we kind of need to maximize our space, so I think we're going to put them right here. And I think King might have just been... Oh, wait, no, she's not permanently blinded. She got a blinding flash of light blinded her temporarily, so we're going to send her back to do the same thing once again. So our wine has started coming out now, and a cannibalistic supplier wants to buy our wine, which is a bit odd, but okay. I will sell it all off, and it will net us enough silver to get to 6,000, which I think will allow us to build our new Albatross ship. So I'm just going to accept that, and there we go. We might get our ship today. Or, not might, we will. So before the long night happened, I actually had devised a plan to deal with the smoke spewer. I'm pretty sure that with the artillery from vanilla vanilla expanded security, you can bombard world tiles, which I think would have allowed us to destroy the encampment, their smoke spewer. I'm actually going to put it down there because it's, more convenient. But I think we will be able to destroy it anyway with our steel artillery, but we will still have the long night to deal with, which sucks, to be frank. Alright, so we just finished constructing the reactor type A, so that's another step completed. If we go to our research now, we need to build a turbine generator. The turbine requires a large quantity of turbine blades, which can be manufactured at the Rimatomics machining table. Alright, so I assume we go into Rimatomics. Thor turbine, we need 250 of them. It's actually a pretty large turbine. Put 2 of them like that. That looks ugly though. I don't like that. There's a storage pool. That's where we store our nuclear rods. So I'm going to put that right there actually. I think that'll be fine. Actually, let's put a space behind it so that we can put a wall so that in case the nuclear reactor goes into meltdown. I guess we should probably get a Rimatomics machining bench like that. And then let's put a Thor turbine right about there and there. And just as I had John starting to work on our Albatross ship, a manhunter pack decides to come onto the map. A pack of man-hunting Labrador retrievers. Wonderful. That's a lot of Labrador retrievers. 47. Wow. That's almost impressive. everyone else, okay, I'm gonna get our animals to the animal safe zone, and then I guess we just lock everyone inside until we can deal with these. I think they're actually coming directly for us, so we shouldn't be all that threatened. As I thought, we actually didn't sustain any injuries from the enemy Manhunter pack. Instead, all of our injuries were sustained by our own people. As you can see, gunshot charge LMG. Wonderful. Thank you, people. And there we go. We have started building our Albatross ship. I'm pretty excited for this because I've been waiting for quite a long time. And it's going to make our life so much easier because, as you can see, all of our trade goods are coming out right now. So we'll just be able to fly around, sell our stuff, and we'll also be able to easily deal with all of those threats because, you know, we can fly around. And there we go! Our Albatross ship. So now we can load a group. So how this works is that you load a group into this, then you can go to your world map and you can fly around. Once we generate this planet, I think, so pretty much what you'll do is you'll load your group, and then you can fly around. We might visit that toxic city, actually. Sounds kind of interesting. And on the way, we can deal with the smoke spewer. So in this rimatomics machining table, you can make turbine blades, MOX fuel rods, a group of rods filled with a mix of uranium and plutonium. They generate heat which can be used to drive the turbine, and I think these are the same. These ones are with uranium pellets. Okay, that makes more sense. We can also make the turbines, so I'm just going to say do that until we have around, not 1,000, 250. There we go. And apparently you can make nuclear warheads, so we might just get into that. So we have too many wars right now. We have we have 10 of them. So I'm going to sell off a bunch of them. We're only going to be keeping these, we'll keep up to Warg 5. Okay? I'm going to sell the rest of them in a trip, so let's go to our Albatross. Load launch group. Let's send Viper. Okay, so Viper is our best social character. Kazumi. I mean, to be honest, it really doesn't matter. As you can see, mass. We can hold up to 2,200 kilograms. So we will be fine. So we're going to bring along Warg, these guys, and then all of these guys. Keeping Baccarat, Horus. Okay. Warg 9 is pregnant, so we'll keep her. And then we'll also bring along Warg. Yeah, I think actually this is fine. We'll keep Warg 5, Baccarat, Horus, and Warg 9. Anything that we need to sell as well. So all of our wine. Let's just bring all of that along. And now with all of our wine loaded onto our ship, we can hit accept. And we should go right along. Yes, we will be immobile. Do we need food? We probably need food, so I'm going to bring along a few lavish meals. Like 10 of them. Just for our people, and then I'm going to confirm. Alright, they will now get loaded in, and then we can go into trade. Alright, everything has been loaded. As you can see, the massive amount of stuff in here actually lags my entire game. So that's wonderful. So let's launch this. And we can, I think we can fly over to somewhere like this. Visit. And there it goes. And then if we go to our world map while it's flying, yeah. I'm pretty sure it gets its own animation. Flying caravan. It's pretty cool. And then we can come here. As you can see, we're apparently now out of food. So let's trade. Ah, none of our people can trade. So that's a problem. So we're I kind of forgot about that. So we're going to fly to Maroon instead and then sell our goods there because, you know, convenient. And this is why I love the SRTS expanded mod. We don't have to waste any time. And that barely used. So that entire trip going from here to here to here costed only around 150 chem fuel. So let's trade here. I'm going to sell off all of our wargs because we don't want them anymore. And then let's start selling off all of our wine. We might as well. Oh, that's a lot of silver and not a lot of Not a lot of wine sold. Look, look at all of it. Alright, so we could buy a Doomsday rocket launcher. I don't think we will. Simple helmets. I don't know how much we really want to buy here. We could buy their gold if we really felt like it. We could buy some catfish if we really wanted to. I don't know. I think they don't really have much. What's a gastroanalyzer? Ah, it helps us smell food. Wonderful. I thought that's what all noses did. Psychic reader improves, like, social, so that might be helpful. Yeah, I think I'm actually happy with this. Let's accept this trade. And then we can fly back to Mongoose's Sound. And as you can see, you get to zoom in and you can land where you want. So we're going to land there. And then if we go to our world map again, you can see it fly in, fly out, and then it's going to land here. Woo! That's great. All over the wine. Alright, I'm actually going to reload all of this back in here with John so that we can go trade with the Empire. So over here in the Empire, we can actually sell most of our stuff, most of our wine. I've only sold like maybe a quarter of it by now, but they actually have a few things we want to buy here. I think we're going to buy Oathsender, the Persona Zeus Hammer, mainly because it sounds cool. And apparently this golden scalpel is worth almost 10,000 silver. What's so special about this? Oh, it's literally just because it's made out of gold. That's wonderful. They're selling some cataphract and grenadier armor, but we're going to be able to build that soon by ourselves anyway, so I'm not all that concerned. Ideally, yeah, I think... So what is Oathsender all about? Warhammer embedded with an EMP capacitor. Traits Psychic, Quiet, Kill Thirst. So this weapon suppresses the wielder's psychic sensitivity by 50%, only applies while the weapon is held. Kill Thirst. This weapon's persona finds purpose in bloodshed. If it does not kill for 20 days, it will become angry and psychically complain whoever it is bonded to. That's actually pretty good when you consider that this would debuff the debuff of this. So overall a net gain, but I kind of wanted a sword for her, so we're going to not do that for now. They do have a mono sword, but I think our laser sword is better than their classic mono sword, so we're going to stick with that. I don't know. We could buy this cataphract armor for 13,000. Maybe not. Yeah, that's pretty expensive, guys. I don't think it's worth that much. I don't know. So we can just sell off all our goods for now. They do have a bunch of psychic trainers, or psi trainers, not psychic trainers. I guess we can buy one of each. Might as well. A mind screw. Inflicts continuous pain on the user. Mind screws are used by some authorities as long-term punishments. Ah, so it just gives plus 20 pain. Okay, that's pointless then. Venom fangs, so we can venomize people. Venomize? I don't think that's a word. There's a psychic harmonizer, so that keeps morale high if the user becomes... What? So it makes everyone else around him feel happier, as you can see here. This brain implant projects the user's mood in a spherical psychic field, so if they're happy, everyone else around them is happy. And psychic sensitizer, it just gives plus 25% psychic sensitivity. So I'm going to buy that. And then we can just sell off a little bit more wine. As you can see, it's quite profitable selling wine. There we go. And accept. Alright, so we've just finished our first Thor turbine. And we now need to connect up our turbine to our reactor. So let's go to rimatomics. Steam pipe. Pipes or something. Okay, so we need to connect this to that. And then after that, we're going to use this cold water pipe for the coolant. I'm also starting the hydroponics research just because we will not have, any sunlight to grow food, and we are kind of getting low on food as well. So because we had to put our Thor turbines inside, I just extended our room over here, and right now I'm building a floor onto that. But we completed the next step, which was cold water pipes and heating pipes to the turbine and the reactor type A. Now what we need to do is build up our cooler. So there's 3 types of cooling, I believe. Yeah, there is. You can use the radiator, water cooling, or the cooling tower. Now, the best one is the cooling tower, the second best is water cooling, and the worst is radiators. So, I think that I am going to use the cooling towers, and where should I put them? I don't know, maybe over here. Yeah, I'm going to put 2 over here, because, you know, symmetry and such. So I figured that we should probably go and try and take out that smoke spewer, just in case the long night ends sometime soon. So I'm going to bring all of our people along, because we now have pretty much instant travel allowed, so not much to really be worried about. I'm going to bring along a few lavish meals. 10 should be fine, except they will all get in and then we can fly off. Apparently we can't launch this many colonists, so I'm going to take Kazumi off. Yeah, Kazumi, you can get off. Alligator, you can get off. Is that? Okay, there we go. So I'm going to launch us to there, and we're going to drop in at the edge. And there we go. That's so cool. So we have just landed, and on second thought, I think we're not going to do this. They all are equipped with pretty decent weaponry. A bunch of them have sniper rifles. A bunch of them have service rifles. They only have this one guy with an automatic pistol that has a bad weapon. So on second thought, this person has a laser SMG. Yeah, let's head back, guys. I don't think we want to be here. And let's say farewell to our friends, the raiders, and accept. Yeah, hurry up and get back into the pods, please. Let's go before they attack. All right. Thank you for having us, and we see you guys in a month or so, right? So apparently we can bomb specific map tiles. Okay, confirm. So can we just so it has to be an active map, and then we can come back and bomb them. That's actually a pretty cool idea, but we're not going to do that for now. So maybe we'll probably say that for next episode. So we have just finished our first cooling tower. We still need to connect it to power, so we can just run a cable like that. I'm also gonna run cables like this for our second cooling tower, but I'm gonna not do that because that's gonna consume more power than we have right now. So, you know, we're kind of running low on power. So what is the next step in terms? So we need a power transformer and connect it to the turbine. So, like that. You can see in the little bit of a graphic up here. So you have the console, which connects to this, which connects to this, which connects to this. Alright, so let's go to rimatomics. And then, I guess, high voltage transformer. So we can just connect that to here, I guess. I'll build 2 because, you know, again, symmetry is very important. And then cable for transporting high voltage power from turbines to transformers. So I guess I'm actually going to build them up against the wall and then connect them with the high voltage cables. So cancel those and do something like that. Okay, and console loom. Is there like a console that we need to build now? Doesn't look like it. I guess that's probably the next step. Alright, so I guess I'll let them get to this then. So we've just built up our transformer now, so I'm going to raise the power limit to max because, you know, why not? And we also just had a manhunting pack of Mudflows. Again, I'm just going to deal with like the previous one. So now we need a reactor console. So I guess, wow, it's actually fairly large. So I guess I have to do that, and then I have to use a console loom and connect it like this. Alright, there we go. We have completed the nuclear power research tree. So now we can actually run our research, or not our research, our nuclear reactor. So, I'm going to let it warm up first. I'm not 100% sure on how this works, so let me figure this out. I think we need someone to come over. Yeah, we have to have someone come over and manage the reactor. I'm having Alligator create nuclear rods right now. You can see her run over. Alright, there we go. So based on how I think this works is that, yeah, so that means insert. So I think we're going to start off doing something like that. I think that should be fine. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rods. And then this controls the dial-up power level. And then you can see all the various stats over here. So I'm going to build up a few nuclear rods, so that we can check out just how much power we can absorb from this thing. Alright, I just loaded one rod in right now, and we're only going to use one rod right now because it actually takes a fairly long time to produce even one rod. So we have one rod in right now. I'm going to start up the reactor. Alright, and now we should be able to use this slider. As you can see, the rods go up. This stuff will heat up, and here's our stats. Right now, it says we're getting, I think that's 4,100 watts. Oh wait, no it's not. I know what it is. It's 0.61. I don't know what it is. I think it's 610 watts right now, because we only have one rod in. So I'm going to bring it all the way up to max, because we should be able to... Alright, we can sustain it at max. So there we go. We now have a fully functioning nuclear reactor. But with that said, I think we will wrap up the video here. We're running a little bit long, but I think that's fine. We have accomplished a lot of the major goals of the past few episodes. For one, we got our space flying trade ship up, so that's pretty great. We also got a sustainable power source. Our new nuclear reactors, that's pretty great. Well, not sustainable in the usual way, but produces constant power. I also set up some basic hydroponics over here, but we don't have enough power to run it, but that can be rectified next episode, because we now have a nuclear reactor. And overall, I am happy with today's progress. But with that said, if you guys did like this video, please like, share, subscribe, comment. Any support that does get us out there is very greatly appreciated. Anyways, have a great day, and goodbye.